Welcome everybody, this is Nightsaber Z42, and we're back with another episode of Alan Wake. Alright. First off, I want to apologize for any noise you hear in the background. The cat is actually up on the chair. He was in my lap earlier, but I had to kick him off, and then he decided to jump up on the back of the chair, and right behind me is a window, but it has like... it's got like a curtain, sort of, so he's gonna be messing with that and trying to look out the window. So anyways, let's get on started.
Previously on Alan Wake, Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good girl.
Episode 3, Ransom.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI?
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
What kind of trailer park is
Name's
gated?
Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer.
Something
That
weird
Rose,
about
she's
Barry.
A nice girl. Always pays her rent
You
on
see
time.
it? He's kind of like,
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local
it
newspaper.
looked like he had a
archives.
chunk missing out of his
This
stomach.
place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type.
Now it is
myself. I'll
underworld.
hold what I say.
Ah.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I heard about it make him out to be a
The
famous
trailer park
writer.
where Rose
When I
lives
ran a bunch of searches,
is a cozy
couldn't
place
find a
that
single thing
recently
he
had a
wrote.
bit of a shock
Zane was
when a
heavily
sailing
into
boat
diving,
picked up
so
by a
much
tornado
so that
crashed in
place
the
came to
middle
be
of two
called
trailers.
Diver's Isle.
This is a location that for a long time looked like it was not going to make it in the final game, but I'm glad it did, because I think it's one of those places that helps define the character and style of the game in a visual way. When we went out photo shooting along the Pacific Northwest
Come on,
area,
mister.
we
I'll
came
take you to
across many
Rose's
trailer
trailer.
parks, and we have plenty of material for them. So I think that really shows in the authenticity of this location.
Just want to point out that it's so cool that that guy has a limp.
Just follow me.
Not that I
It's
am
not far.
making fun of people with limps, but that's just something you don't see in games. People that actually have like that bit of backstory where he has a limp. Look, we are. Oh, look at that! Look at this! Somebody living in a trailer park has got like this brand new Ford. Was that a Ford Scion? I don't know. Says it
Listen,
right there.
I got things to do. This place don't run itself.
Really? There's like a boat right there. Why don't you go sailing away?
Yeah, how about that? It was there in the morning, as if it had fallen from the sky. But it would take a tornado to lift something like that. We're damn lucky it didn't crush any of the trailers.
Oh, I thought there was a trailer right between. That's what the guy was saying, but I guess not. Seems like there's only ever any manuscripts or cups of coffee when it's like danger zone or spooky time. Is this it? We'll crash through this fence. Let's go, buddy.
It gets better. A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook story. The Scratching Hag comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
No. Sorry, cat's trying to jump in my lap again. He's kinda missing the wife, if I'm being honest. She's away at an anime convention doing her cosplay stuff. And he's missing her. She's gotten past the meowing phase. I mean, after we got back from the honeymoon,
Well,
oh
mister,
man,
this
he
here's
was
Rose's
a
trailer.
he was a nervous
You
wreck.
mind me asking what you want with her?
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
Yeah. Ooh, look at that. There's a hole there. Boom!
Welcome to...
Shotgun.
Oh dear. Mr. Wake.
I'm gonna step back.
I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh yes. Yes. Please, come in.
No, I'll just stand out here. Oh, never mind.
Hey, this is really good.
Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry? She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al, what's... Oh...
Barry! What? What?
Don't pour that stuff on me. Scalding hot.
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on.
Hmm.
Light on.
Back to work, boy.
Ooh, look at the wallpaper. So decorative. It's like something I would find in a...
I felt
Oh,
nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
Saints Row.
I can't
That's what I
tell
meant to say.
reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary
Look at that
editor to help
elephant.
me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right.
Oh, for being my #1
She
fan.
promises
Oh,
me
there they
I
are.
can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do.
That's what I
About
was
the
looking for.
complex incantation
The
I'm
books.
attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The
Other
genre
people
of the
that happen
story
to look
seems
like
be
me.
shifting. It's turning into a horror story.
Okay.
I'm getting close. I can feel it.
Oh, you finished there, buddy? Okay, I'm gonna start walking around the
Rose
house.
took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road.
Look at there, Rose. Oh, this guy's
Barry
still.
was out of it. He was way too heavy to carry.
You're right. I deserve more money. I'm so handsome.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I just had that
I
thermo.
couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
First refill is free. Milk and sugar on the counter there. Would you like to hear today's specials? Thank you. A nice day. Come back
Kick that cup.
soon.
I should have asked her if she had a flashlight or a revolver. But I'm probably gonna get those too. Oh, frick, we're in a trailer
My
park.
gun and flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry.
The Dark Presence is the main adversary in our game, and
was no time to
no,
waste.
I wouldn't necessarily call it evil, but it is completely alien to our world, and that may pretty much be the same thing. We don't really want to explain the Dark Presence in too much detail. We kind of want it to remain a mystery, but let me say this much. It's definitely not human. It doesn't think the way we do. A good example of this would be when Wake actually escapes from the cabin, and he actually just sits there and writes the whole thing into the story, and the Dark Presence is right there, and it just doesn't understand what's going on. It doesn't work on that level of logic. On the other hand, it can be very devious. For example, it has no problems whatsoever using Alice and Rose against Wake in a very, very sort of, contrived manner, and it works very well too. We talked quite a bit about the Dark Presence being weak in the beginning of the game, and that's true as far as it goes, but it only refers to the foothold it has in our world. Now, it is strong. It is very, very strong and very, very big in its own world.
So the darkness is an alien. Okay, glad we established that. Doesn't look like there's not very much to find. It's getting dark, so I need my damn flashlight and my pistol. Ooh, look at that radio. Cool. Turn it on. Turn on the radio. Turn it on! Oh, I don't want to hear the static.
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air. Let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather
Oh, I
takes
see
a
a
turn
coffee
like this, I can't
cup.
sleep at all. It's all tangled.
I wonder what these are for. These thermos. Should probably look that up. I probably missed like a whole bunch of them too. That way's blocked off. Oh. Ooh, okay. Guess I gotta go to that guy. Hey, buddy. You okay there? You still feeling okay? Like you don't want to kill me or anything? Like you're completely sane? You can do math? Like what's 2 plus 2? If it's 5, you're completely insane and I'm gonna have to kill you. If it's 4, then you're okay.
Oh, you're gonna get it now.
I didn't do jack.
God knows what you've done to that poor girl.
This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest! You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face! Stay right where you are, Spillane!
Jeez, why are you running?
What are you? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
I didn't see anything wrong with that guy.
I hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Oh.
Mr. Wake, come on! Take it easy on him!
Oh, I guess I don't want to go towards the light this time. I want to go in the darkness for once. Oh, great. I'm an old man. You know what I forgot to do? Here we go. Number 2. Let's do it.
It's
Sudden
true
stop.
what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me.
The heck? Are you kidding me? Is that that kind of sounded like... Nah, I don't want to... It sounded like Max Payne. Hold on.
Departure.
Okay,
Alan Wake.
so this is read by Alan Wake, but that definitely was not read by Alan.
This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red, a gruesome, slushy, dissolved all the scattered painkillers, and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now, my wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
That's really weird. That sounds like, it just reminds me of Max Payne for some reason. Oh, I got them all, except for the, oh, I missed one at the end. Oh, poopy. That's a lot here. Okay. Let's see, 1, 2.
In spite of its human mask, to describe the dark presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman. Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging it. But it took the pain. Horrible as it was, the writer would soon fix that. He would be coming to the one place where it still had power.
Okay, now it's read by Alan Wake again. Okay, that's weird.
The kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall on the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife? Alice looked through the viewfinder, lining up the shot. Cauldron Lake was breathtaking. Something caught her eye. A figure standing in the shadows behind the cabin, like a thin woman in a black dress. She lowered the camera and looked again. No one there. Just a collection of bushes that looked vaguely human-shaped. She shook her head and laughed. Barry had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry.
Yeah, we'll take a break somewhere in the middle of the episode and listen to some more. Let's get on with it. We gotta run from some FBI officers. Can I run yet? No, I'm still gonna be an old man. Okay. Oh, never mind. I can run. Wee. Gotta see the Minion movie. Really want to. There I run under this bridge.
Stop running! We have the suspect in sight!
What if there was something over there?
He's gonna try to make it through here.
Oh, damn.
Is that an explosion? Ouch. Oh gosh. I'm wanted by the FBI. Sure did get the whole cavalry in here. Too bad I don't see any white and shiny ponies or horses. Can I? Okay. I guess it's the part where I go up. Hope they didn't try to hide any thermos or missing pages. Oh, look at that. Missing page. I was about to say, I hope they didn't hide any of them, but one's right here. But that is a checkpoint. Yeah, number 2. Oh, great. It's the darkness. Oh, gosh. Can I drive that car? Ever seen that movie, Something 8? Oh gosh, that's a really vague description of a movie. The one about the kids that find the alien or whatever, and... Oh gosh, what is that movie called? The Steven Spielberg movie. Oh gosh, it's gonna bug me now. It's kind of what this is sort of starting to remind me of. Does that mean you found me?
Search the area.
I can hear your echoes.
Stay sharp.
The aliens are coming! Oh. Alien got ya. Is that a car? How did it get up there?
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me.
Is there a gun in there?
The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
Tweed jacket. He's got like 3 jackets on. Freaking hoodie, raincoat, and a tweed jacket. Or blazer, whatever you want to call it. Uh-oh. Freaky music, keep running.
You on the ground. Hold it right there.
Trying to shoot me with a shotgun from a helicopter? Buddy, that just doesn't work. Does this mean I need to stay in the light? Or did they just take the helicopter out? Oh man, they just took out the helicopter. That's pretty epic. While you guys are dealing with your demise, I'm going to... Nope. That's what I'm supposed to do. I'm gonna switch around for things that have no bearing on your survival or mine, unless there's a flashlight in the facility, but I don't think so. I think this is the part where I'm supposed to be running my life. Hey, old man, keep it up. Yeah, I'm gonna use that. The helicopter that crashed. Yep. Glad I didn't have to pay 25 cents to use that.
This is James. Mulligan Thornton, come in.
Oh man, who sleeps up here?
Thornton here.
Oh, never mind. It's a double bed. I think the right question would be, what 2 people sleep here?
Sit down and give me that. James, Mulligan here. Over.
It's over here.
Go ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rose.
I could see the lights at the radio station in the distance.
Sweet, is that where we're going? I assume so. Oh yeah, that's where we're supposed to meet. What's his name? I am not keeping track of this story whatsoever.
Over. Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just
I imagined that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine.
What? Who's this main guy?
Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through.
Oh, never mind. It's not gonna work. Unless I had a spotlight.
There was no power to the searchlight.
Oh, but there is coffee. We could use the coffee to power it. Just say everything runs on coffee, apparently. Oh, I need to get away in. I need to get inside. Let me in. Oh, it's open. Vroom, vroom. Oh, you're gonna put some poop on the floor now? Oh no. Alright. Sweet. If only I could carry that in my pocket. Oh, it only was like 1 use only. About that. Ooh, I didn't even look to see if there were stairs. I was too busy looking around. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, there's another freaky gate. Yes? Oh. flashlight but no gun. I see how you want to roll. Hope you're not gonna try to send something my way. Oh, I have to do... I have to get rid of both gates, apparently. The light was so strong it disintegrated the wooden...
It took me
oh, wow.
to recognize.
Here we see one of the most useful tools that the gameplay designers have. We call it beds, for bringing enemies to the scene. It started off as a simple spawning system, but as time went on, it evolved into something bigger. It actually now incorporates build-up as well. You hear the whispers and sounds that the darkness creates, and, well, the darkness itself actually appearing in the forest. It hides the enemies when they actually get close to you. On top of that, we have a reveal system, which shows the first enemy attacking you, but we do it only once per combat. After that, you're on your own.
I don't think I got anything that he said. Or rather, I did not comprehend anything that he said. There's definitely something up there. Oh, really? No, there's nothing up there. Sad. Things are starting to get freaky. Oh gosh. Really trying to... How about you? Oh, sweet. They disintegrate. So that's my weapon now. Except I have to actually use a freaking flashbang to kill them. You better start giving me a lot more where that came from. If that's the only way I'm going to be able to kill him. Oh, the light. The light! Sweet, thank you. More flashbangs. Turn on the radio.
Another call. You're on KBFFM with Pat May.
Well, I'm glad that they're actually mixing up the gameplay. Or mechanics and stuff. Instead of just shooting them all the time. Using either flares or like flashbangs.
Well, that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know?
I don't know, but there's a bunch of police cars there. Lots of sirens.
Oh, was Maine the guy... I was like... Did he die? Ooh, snap. Didn't even see him. Wow. Did I drop one? I hope I dropped one. No, I didn't drop one. You're wrecked, son. You're gonna make me go all the way back to the... Nope. Okay. I guess the light was only momentary. Oh wait, I got some of my health back anyway, so... What was I going? Oh, I was going to the... I guess I wasn't a page. Could have sworn there was something around here. Nope, darkness wanna come back? Okay. Oh, okay, good. I did toss one. I wasn't sure if I did or not. Is that all? Yes. Good. Start running. Run, run! Oh, yeah. There's definitely gotta be something. Hey there, buddy. Why don't you hold that onto that for me? And die. Oh, cool. I got a light. Or something. What did that do? Got 3 flares. Does that do anything? Trust no one in the dark. Okay. Oh yeah, it did. Okay, there's the light. Checkpoint! Pretty sweet. And there's a police car, so we should go towards that. Hey, buddy. Hold on to that. Thank you. Got a gun for me? Oh, you got the flashbangs. Funny that these guys, that these cops are gonna have flashbangs. I mean, that's usually a SWAT thing, isn't it? I'll just keep running. Flash you. Run right by. Go. You guys can take that. Thought I saw a page somewhere. That could have been my imagination. Just like everything else in this game. It's actually been a while since I've seen a manuscript page. Hey, buddy. What's up? I need to see who else is with you. Nobody? Okay. Take that. I'm running out, though. But anyways, here's the radio. Which means light.
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the police.
We don't see a lot of Pat Maine in the game, but actually he has a considerable presence. One of the problems with Alan Wake was that we really wanted to maintain that small town atmosphere, but that's very hard to do when, you know, you don't actually spend a lot of time in the small town itself. A familiar and dependable radio will solve that problem. Also, I think RJ Allison, who plays Pat Maine, did a wonderful job. He really nails the character, and it's so great to be alone in the dark and then hear that warm and dependable voice.
Except I never really wait long enough to listen to it when I turn on the radio. Hey, look at that. I'm coming in, bro. Don't make me toss one of my flashbangs at you. That's locked. You got any coffee, by the way? Early bird. Start your day right. 7 to 10. What kind of music is this?
Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in. Folks, I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
Run.
Come on in, Mr. Wake.
Run!
Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me. Don't hurt it.
Whoa. Everyone calm down. Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him.
Judas Priest!
What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
I'll get you yet, even if it kills me. You hear me? You hear me? HP.
Here we have another really well set up journey. The train depot and the bridge in the distance well visible from early on. As an interesting side note, this whole area was originally just a minor branch. Not even a branch. Alan Wake just basically had to get a car from the forest and continue towards the mining museum. With months of iteration and looking at the possibilities given by the environment, we found out that this area could have lots of poltergeist events, could have hidden routes and so forth. The bridge and the train depot all appearing far later in their development.
Oh man, just kind of realized that Nightingale is actually calling us by different authors. Didn't hit me until he said H.P. Lovecraft, and then Dan Brown, you know, is a writer. The Lost Symbol, I think, was his latest work, as well as the Da Vinci Code, Angels and Demons. Kind of just hit me. Still gonna make me. Oh gosh, you had to stop, look and listen. There you go. Take that. Oh, look, I got a revolver and other stuff. So I can actually shoot you and kill you after I get this roll. Get rolling, rolling, rolling. Get my checkpoint out of the way. Is that? For a second there, I thought that was somebody. Did I get shotgun? I got shotgun shells, but I didn't get a shotgun. Just kind of cray. I think I'm gonna wait to use my flashbangs and my flares until something comes up. I'm gonna play some Elder Scrolls Skyrim. Let's see. It's a solid choice. Oh, and it all of a sudden gets all nice and clear. I wonder if there was something else back there that I could have gotten. And actually, you know what? Why don't we get started where we left off with Rusty dying?
The air in the visitor center was heavy with an awful smell, as if some rotten drowned thing had crawled up from its grave. Rusty kept coughing blood. My eyes were drawn to the twisted shape of his broken leg. The attack had been vicious. Max whined in his cage. Rusty's eyes were wild with fear and terror. He gasped. "Mr. Wake, it happened just the way it was on that page."
Yep.
The visitor center was sturdy, but the impact turned the front of the building into splinters. Rusty was thrown across the lobby like a rag doll and hit the far wall hard. It didn't hurt until he tried to move and saw his leg bend the wrong way, felt the broken rib stabbing him on the inside. Rusty howled in pain and fear, suddenly afraid to die alone. At the last instant, I changed direction and threw myself down. The axe splintered the trunk of a tree. I stumbled into the pool of bright light. My lungs burned. I was too exhausted to move. I tensed as I waited for the killing blow, but it never came. I raised my head. Nothing moved in the darkness beyond. For the moment, bathed in the cold light, I was safe.
It kind of just dawned to me that this isn't in order either.
In that last instant of consciousness, Rusty thought about Rose. He was older than she was. Rose was barely out of her teens, but she made him feel young and forget what a train wreck his long-dead marriage had been. He still wore the ring. He'd been waiting for her to tell him to take it off. Now she never would.
That was weird.
I turned the corner, afraid of what the flashlight's beam might reveal. Suddenly, a roughly painted symbol of a torch glowed in the light. Behind it, hidden by a rock, sat a battered metal trunk. It was here for a reason. Packed with supplies, batteries, flares, ammo. Things you need to make it through the darkness of the night. Something left behind by someone who knew what I knew, and more.
Let's see.
Agent Nightingale didn't want to be in Bright Falls. These little communities revolted him, and he didn't like the trees or the coffee. He now knew that impossible horrors lurked behind the storefronts and smiles. He desperately wanted to turn the car around and just drive until he passed out or ran out of road and booze. But he had a job to do. He had a rider to catch, at any cost.
Okay.
On more than one occasion, Alice had tried to explain to me how it felt to be afraid of the dark. To her, darkness wasn't simply the absence of light, but something more tangible than that. It was something you could touch and feel. Worse than that, it was something with a mind of its own, something malicious and malign. For her, things changed when they were wrapped in darkness. They turned into something else, something foreign. And nothing was safe or innocent anymore. I'd never really understood what she meant, until now.
Let's do one more.
The night had been one desperate situation after another. I was exhausted, and my body felt as though it had been chewed up and spat out. The flashlight was heavy in my hand, and each pull of the trigger sent a painful shock up my arm. But I was finally out of the woods, and things were looking up. That's when I heard the chainsaw.
Yeah, you did. Okay, where am I going? Oh, I'm going up the path. Let's do it. Just gotta keep running and jumping. Now they got me a gun. I expect to fight a lot more enemies. Let's see. Anything back here? Nope. Nope. Okay. Like how it's all clear now. No enemies or darkness. This is Star Trek, Trek in the Darkness. That's a good movie. Can't wait for number 3. What was that? What was that movie? Ooh, wow, this is a long path up. That'd be really cool if they like dropped a boulder right here. Roll down, you have to avoid it. Look at that moon. Are we there yet? No, we still gotta go up all the way. Oh, well, there's the radio tower. Wonder what we're planning on doing there. This ain't like Slender, man. Keep running. We'll get there eventually. Oh, what's this? Oh, flares. Oh, yeah, combat and a manuscript. Awesome. Oh, wow, we totally missed a lot in between. I don't really plan on going back to get those anytime soon. Oh, how do I get in there? Do I need to go in there? Is this just a waste of time? Looks like it was. Oh boy. This is the top. Oh wow. I think I just totally wasted this journey for flares and a manuscript. Okay, so I guess I'm supposed to go back down into the darkness and go the other path. Yippee! Oh, how about we not fall? Well, hey, just think. It's easier and faster to run downhill than it is to run uphill. Freaking crows! Well, I guess we know that we're headed in the right direction now. You know what they say, there's only one direction. What if I fall? Okay, perfect. I had to take a shortcut. But then again, I don't really want to try that. I just keep running, old man. It's like, am I actually gonna lose a flashlight? Or lose a light? Or lose a battery? That would be something. Oh, great. You gonna come for me, or what? How's this gonna work? Oh, can't avoid birds. Okay. It's fine. You throw like a ton of birds at me. I'm just gonna keep running down this hill. Don't get tired, old man. Keep going. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Now we're back in the woods. Great. Somebody's behind me. There you are. And I know there's gonna be somebody else too. Where is he? Actually, I'd rather go over there.
There was no sensible reason for the helicopter to be here. It was almost as if they had been left for someone like ours.
What were we talking about? Is this what you were talking about? Oh, sweet. just in case we haven't actually picked up any of this stuff yet. Anything here? Darkness controls the fallen. There's another light switch. Where does it go? Oh, apparently it only stays on for a short while. Yeah. Flew jets. Nope. Hey, guess what? Flashbang! Come here, bros. I wonder if I could flashbang myself. Oh, this light doesn't... Hold on, is that a sheriff? I think that is a sheriff. Oh. That sucks. For you. 'Cause you did. Not that that helps. Oh great, here we go again. Quick, pick up all this stuff. Because we're gonna skedaddle on out of here. Coffee cup. Oh, there's a light. Can I make it? Oh, distraction. Manuscript. Actually, hold on. Did that fill up? Yeah, that filled up this one up here. Okay, interesting. It's like, you're not gonna run me over, are you? That would be a horrible end for me. Pick everything up. Actually, how many bullets? I got 14, I got 42, I'm at max. That would kind of suck. Like, you think you're out of the clear, and then all of a sudden you get run over.
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan, I'm so afraid. It keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
She's possessed!
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me.
Hey, look at that secret. Inside of this mine. Or cave, whatever. Shack? Yeah, it's a shack. What's in here? Ooh, got some revolver ammo, except I'm already full. Shotgun ammo is pretty nice, though. There's all these flares and batteries that I can't even use. Oh, well. Guess we're done here. Oh, look! It's a stranger! Bang, bang! 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 Oh, there's another one right behind you. Bang, 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 bang. Give me back my revolver bullets. There we go. Throw that up. And let's get out of here. Hey, old man. Quit giving up. You want to live, right?
I could see a railway bridge up ahead, and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore.
Everybody knows the movie Poltergeist, but I wouldn't say that it was the origin for this idea. This game is about possession. It's about the dark presence taking over everything in the world. It started off with humans, and, well, in the design, the inanimate objects were the next logical step. One of the hardest things to do was to convey intent. The objects don't have any body language, unlike the text. How we ended up with the current feature was that the lead writer actually encountered a problematic physical object. It flickered around the terrain erratically, and you really couldn't tell what is going to happen next. And that ended up being a real feature. And here you can see the result.
What the heck? Everything's trying to kill me. Oh boy. How about yeah, go die. There you go. Well, this is kind of depressing. Oh, please don't kill me. Thank God I have a ton of... What the heck? What hit me? I thought I was supposed to be, like, in the light.
Opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car.
Everybody knows the movie Poltergeist, but I wouldn't say that it was the origin for this idea. This game is about possession. It's about the dark presence taking over everything in the world. It started off with humans, and, well, in the design, the inanimate objects were the next logical step. One of the hardest things to do was to convey intent. The objects don't have any body language, unlike the tape. How we ended up with the current feature was that the lead writer actually encountered a problematic physical object. It flickered around the terrain erratically, and you really couldn't tell what was going to happen next. And that ended up being a real feature. And here you can see the result.
Oh boy. What's that? Oh, there's stuff over here. I barely touched you, boy. Okay. Oh. For a second there, I thought that was a guy looking at me. Manuscript page. And we're filling it up quite nicely. Do I have to go back in there? I hope I don't. Because that's where the bad stuff is. Okay, let's go back and see. Hey, point your flashlight at that thing. Thank you. So like a ladder that I need to climb or something? Can't go back that way. So the only logical way to go is over here. Oh. Well, I mean, there's a light. I don't know how to get around here. Well, that didn't work. Or rather, that didn't have the effect that I... Oh, never mind. There's a ladder right there. Climb up the ladder!
As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Oh, I got a heavy-duty flashlight. How about that? You know what? This probably seems like a good spot to end the episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to leave a comment down below. Give this video a big thumbs up to support the series. And go ahead and hit subscribe if you want to see more. I will see you guys in the next video.